Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a thinned out episode of FIGGAH Bangin. So we're running a little light today, but should be fun. So join us tonight. We have, as usual, the analyzer. I had to think for a second. Brian Brink.
Ball weep Gruna weep ninny bone, my friends. This
Matt.
evening we have a wonderful figure for you.
We also have occasional kid Matt.
Hey yo, what's up, everybody?
Hey yo. So we took Matt away from putting airbags in his car to
Yeah,
the show.
or turbo.
We want to encourage this behavior because we want this car destroyed by the end of the year. All right, Mr. Dust Mites is under the weather, so he's on his way to Canada to get some medicine, some medical marijuana. I think he was going for something like that.
Yeah.
Canada's the closest place, so he's making a beeline for that. So he's here in spirit. But so we're running a little late tonight. I sent out some feelers to a couple of people. Nobody really could come through tonight, so we're just gonna run with what we got. Good thing we got something good for you, and hopefully this should we should have a lot of stuff to cover to talk about. So we're gonna jump into this. And here we go. Tonight we have was it Dumpyard and the other guy? It's Wreck Gar and
Crash Hog.
Crash Hog, yeah.
So first and foremost, do you guys notice anything different?
Nope, nothing.
It seems brighter, but
I'm gonna fix that.
we're going to talk about I see a different backdrop there, maybe.
So before we even start with the show, I have to give a huge thanks to Mr. Chris Pinkerton who
That's
made
sick.
this for me. So we have a new background for FIGGAH Bangin, and it's awesome, and I love it.
So the Transformers
Damn.
they don't hang out on the Death Star anymore.
Nope, they've upgraded to whatever we want to call that. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you need a dio, hit him up. I'm sure you can figure out how to get in touch with him directly.
Holy shit.
What's really
that's
cool is
amazing.
these are actually two pieces, and this will actually fit in a detolf. Yeah, like each piece would fit in a detolf if you want to do that. So this is actually really cool. It looks great, and can't think of enough. Yeah, so if you're interested in something like this, hit him up, talk to him, and see if you can get something together. I know just got something from him. I think Sunday Heat just got a Thundercats one from him. All that stuff looks great. So yeah, be sure to hit him up. Trying to get the lighting. There we go. There we go. That's pretty. All right. So these are two figures, as you can see. So we're just going to take Wreck Gar off for now. Straighten him out. Put him to the side, and we'll talk about. Oh, and pieces are falling off. Put him to the side. And we're going to talk about the bike mode. So the bike modes are literally the same between the two of them. Just a little bit of the paint is different. And he has nipple guns versus this guy, which has paint. And these pieces, so these are meant to come off the spikes.
You got options.
You have options. Kickstands. So here he is in bike mode. It is a chunky bike. As you can see, he is completely out of scale with anything in the real world, because here he is with a car, and that's not even remotely close to real life scale, but motorcycle Transformers never are.
Well, hey, it's season 3, man. It's all out of whack.
Yeah.
You can see when you have another one riding it, he is kind of big for the bike, which is one thing I wish they could have gotten a little bit better, but now he doesn't want to stand.
Yeah, for what it is, I mean, it's not bad.
It's not hateful, but he is, it looks like he's riding a crotch rocket. But, I mean, it's fine for what it is.
Does it actually, in some odd way represent a real world bike? Does anybody know?
No, this can't be.
Just curious.
I doubt it.
Nah. I mean, maybe the front, but other than that, no, nothing else.
Clear plastic for the headlight, clear plastic up here, die-cast handlebars, and it has some die-cast gauges kind of molded in.
Wow. So even clear plastic for the headlight. That's very masterpiece.
It's like a hazy clear plastic. Like it's not obviously not this clear. There's nothing behind it. There's like slits in it, so that's probably what's giving it the haze.
Yeah, they did great on that one.
Rubber tires, they're kind of, I don't think they're solid rubber. I think it's coated plastic. If that makes any sense. Like I think, like if you look underneath it, it looks like there's like a piece of red plastic, and like they coated it with this rubberized plastic or whatever, rubberized PVC, probably. Because they're solid. They're not bending or yielding at all. When I yielding, that's an SAT word. When I pinch them.
Does it feel like maybe the tires on the Spark Toy Optimus? Does it feel anything like that?
These are a lot denser.
Okay.
These are a lot denser. Those are some of the nicest tires. Those are nice tires. I love those tires. Spiky bits on the tires themselves. You can also unplug the forks here, and you can take the tire and you can plug it in here, in between what will be the elbows. If you want to have like a more shortened bike look, if you don't want like the long fork, you can have this come down here if you want.
Huh.
A lot of this stuff is removable, like these spikes. Like I just put this one in the wrong spot. These spikes come off and you can plug them in wherever you want. You're going to be able to plug in the weapons wherever you want, all that stuff. Speaking of weapons, Wreck Gar and the Junkions aren't really known for guns so much, but they do come with a bunch of weapons. I got both of them together. I don't remember what came with what. I think the sword came with him. Wreck Gar's holding a gun, and he comes with, there's more guns. So if you want to have guns, there's guns on you. Oh, yo, dog, I heard you like guns, so I got guns for your guns. So you have options for guns if you want guns. This sword I really like. It's got a serrated bit and some silver paint. Looks nice. Dig that. There is one other accessory I left in the box. I forgot to take it out for the show. I meant to, and I completely forgot. He does come with the box that Wreck Gar bangs in the movie, and actually comes with him for some reason. I guess it's an incentive to make you buy both.
Yeah.
Also, the kickstands. There's two of them because the legs are symmetrical. It kind of takes them really high off the ground. Like I can almost get my finger underneath the front wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even need them technically. Like you can fold them up, and he still sits fine. So that's just a thing. It looks really good. Look good in this mode. I wish there was a peg or something so that you can plug Wreck Gar in to make him actually like securely sit in there, but it doesn't. But it's not really the end of the world. He also has the antenna on the back. These bits are going to be shoulder pads in robot mode, and they just hang out in the back. These bits can come off the side if you want. All these are rubberized, all the spikes, so you don't have to worry about breaking them. All these are rubberized. These are not rubberized on the tire, so you can poke an eye out with them. So that's always fun. So even without the kickstand, you can still spin the wheel, nothing happens. The front wheel turns. It's on just a swivel there.
On those struts there, are those springs for show only?
They're completely for no, they're not completely for show. I thought they were completely for show. They do compress.
Oh, cool.
I could have sworn they were completely for show. I don't think I ever tried it.
So it doesn't have back suspension?
And it just came unpacked. And there comes the wheel.
Damn. You fucked up.
Hey, listen, they made out of junk. What do you expect?
Aha! But
Right up Keith's alley.
Why is this not pegging in right now?
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, KFC definitely they stepped their game up.
Yeah, there goes.
And now we start the transformation part of the show.
As everything falls apart.
Are those tires in like the bottom of it too?
Yeah, that's going to be in his shins. This is the problem. Just that bit.
You're the problem.
Matt, you'll be off this show so fast. Now it wants to be a bitch. Whatever.
Oh, is the kickstand on plastic, rubber, or is it die cast? Even though it doesn't even support the leg, I'd figured they'd want
die cast. I had to touch it to my tooth. It's die cast. He can also. These are 5mm pegs basically all over them, so you can take, like, say, the sword, and if you really want to have a bike with a sword on it, you can just plug that in there and do that if you want.
Oh, so all those combiner war weapons you got in your drawer, you can just do
all the guns have pegs on either side, so you can peg the guns on too. I just knocked the sword off.
I mean, that kind of fits his theme.
Same stuff. You can stick the sword and the guns and all that and everything all over the place. You can stick them on wherever you want, wherever there's a 5mm peg. So that's a thing. Is this supposed to go back? No, it's supposed to go here. Why are you being a pain in the butt? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll fix it later. Okay. What else in this mode?
Can do a wheelie.
No.
No,
Any other questions?
Not on that countertop.
Any questions in the chat for vehicle mode?
Nope.
Everyone's just
No
kind
questions.
Everyone's bullshitting like usual.
Yeah, not too many people in tonight. It's a late night, man, for the Realmers.
I guess it's past everybody's bedtime.
It's all about that Hillary and Trump thing.
That's right.
Oh, I meant to make a joke. Damn it! It's too late. I was gonna say that's where the missing paint apps went. He was painting this.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe on the next figure.
Oh shit! Now we gotta restart the goddamn show.
Restart. Let's call a. Damn it! What the fuck's it called? Mulligan. We'll call a mulligan on it. All right. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else.
Tommy just asked if the forks compress, and yes, they do. And then
ever so slightly.
Then it fell apart.
It makes everything fall apart.
And we couldn't get it back together.
Oh jeez, it's a little tight.
It doesn't do much. So if you see these bits, the mirrors and the clutch and the brake handles are all just clipped on because this is die cast and these are plastic, and they fall off like if you look at them funny.
Did you have any issues? Did you have any issues when you got yours? Did you have all your parts? I saw at least one or two posts where people were missing a few things.
Nope. She's a good. So we can. So the forks come off, and the wheel comes off, and you can kind of. There we go. Finagle whichever way you want. They also come with these in the box, which are these pegs here. They come. I can't get them out because they're in there, but they're like little peg extensions, and the purpose of that is so in robot mode, you can make a staff out of this, which I should probably do now. Real quick. You take these and you peg these together. So like that, and then in Wreck Gar he has that bit that plugs into the top. So if you want to peg this like across his, like in his butt here, or across his back or something, that's what those pegs are for. So if you get those pieces in the box and you don't know what the hell they're for, that's what they're for, just so that you can store this in robot mode. Like I said, you can take this tire and you can stick it, if you really want this look, you can stick that in there and have a short-wheeled bike.
Does it still spin? Nice.
Yes, it do. So if you want that look, that's a look you can do. They are making at least 10 of these, so it's a way to get different looks out of the bikes, which is nice.
Wow, 10 of them.
Yeah, there goes that piece. This piece always freaking falls off, so this is just clipped on. All right, let's just start transforming.
Junkion really living up to his name.
For some reason, this one wasn't shaved down properly in the factory. It pops off that clip real easy. There we go. It's just part of his shoulder. So we're going to transform him, even though I have Wreck Gar already in robot mode, because there's stuff we can do with them together in robot mode. So I want to at least show the transformation. Don't mind if pieces start falling off, because they're supposed to fall off, like the spikes and whatnot. And I'm going to take these off. I can transform it with these on, but it's more of a pain in the butt, and it's going to take longer, and it's just not worth the effort. So you kind of got to start by taking pieces off. So these are going to be shoulder pads, and then this has to come off. I think that can peg on again later. And we got to take the other wheel out.
Now I'm starting to not like this, but I guess.
Well, it's to make it modular so that you can have different looks out of the same base figure. Like this is the base bot.
Okay.
Because they're going to do so many of them that, it's just easier to make one base body. And all right, let's see. I haven't done this since I bought them. Okay. It's actually not that complicated of a transformation. These are the front. Okay.
How's the plastic quality?
It's excellent. There's a ton of die cast. Okay.
There's die cast in it, really?
There's, most of this is die cast. These are the thighs are die cast. These are die cast. These are plastic. Handlebars are die cast. These are die cast, I think. No, these are plastic.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Feet are die cast. These got to flip around. You got heel spurs, and then these can come out if you want. We'll play with those later. As you can see, we're
Just
most
take
of the
them
way
apart.
there. Hey, they are Junkions.
It's like a model kit or something. Just everything comes off.
This all got to flip around. There goes a spike. We'll put the spikes on again later.
Jesus.
That's one arm. It's got to swing around, come around. This swings. This There we go. And then the head comes up and around. Now these got to come down. So the shoulder pad kind of locks everything in. It's like these come down and peg in, and then the shoulder pads come around and kind of tab everything together. Now we got to deal with the back, which is definitely the shittiest part. So these pop off. These are like the ittiest, bittiest, tiniest little ball joints. So if they pop off, just leave them popped off until you get to this point and stick them back on.
Oh, that's Keith's trademark. You gotta have little baby ball joints.
Oh, wait till we talk about the hands. These are not the best hands.
Now I can tell it's KFC.
Come on, the peg is your home. Oh, see, that one opened. That one went fine. Now this one's being a.
Don't snap it.
Ah, come on.
Tell you, man, the chat is forking great right now, I have to say. Keep it up, fellas.
Okay, so now this part's a bitch. So we got to pinch these together.
Uh-oh. We lost Mark.
Oh, he's muted. I see you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his thing went dim and then it went muted.
Oh, well, that's it. Hmm.
Oh, all right.
So, Matt, what kind of stuff did you get for your car this week?
I'll talk about my car. Dustin's going to kick me off.
Oh, no?
But I mean, the Junkions, they do look really cool. Like, I'm only sticking with Season 1, Season 2, but it's very tempting not to get these. Like, in hand, they looked amazing, and they felt great. They're good quality, too. I mean, it's surprising, especially for KFC.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I held them at NJCC, and I was actually quite impressed, considering, the key stuff that I've had before. So, I'm kind of makes me really excited for this Victory Leo they got coming out, that Simba thing.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's well, one thing I like about him, he's Optimus Prime kind of reincarnated. He was Jinrai in the Japanese show, and then I forget how he died, but he got reincarnated as Victory Leo, and then he combines a Star Saber. Pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, is that the one that transforms into the feet?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
He transforms into the feet.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh. So it looks like Ace is trying to come back.
Yep. What's his profile picture? Is he at the mall or something?
No, man, I think that's at the Uberhazy. He's standing underneath the space shuttle or something.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like he was just like at the mall in the hallway or something.
Not that anyone on the show can see. Dude, we're not doing well. The chat's pulling up. They're saying it's FIGGAH boring.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
That was fucking strange.
All right.
Yeah, so what happened?
It just said you are muted from this chat, and then nothing happened.
Look, Dust Cat jumped up on the keyboard. You know that's what happened.
It might be. It literally just somebody muted me, and then I couldn't talk and I couldn't do anything. So I don't know what the hell that was about, but whatever. So this has got to come.
They're calling it FIGGAH Born. They could have been on the show. We sent the link.
Hey,
Come
listen,
on, come on.
the shit was not my fault. This has got to come through. This is the part that fucking sucks. All right, this is your KFC moment.
This transformation is really steering me away.
You don't buy toys anymore anyways. You're worried about fucking airbags for your car.
You know what it
Fuck
is?
that, that's too
You know,
much.
with KFC, I mean, I think you're supposed to have greasy fingers when you work these things. It's probably to help with the tolerances.
That's probably what it is when he's messing with these, and building these. He's got greasy fingers.
Yep.
Aha.
This has got to go around. This has got to come. Hang on, almost there. This has got to go which way? This way? No, it's got to go the other way. Why are you being a butt? Stop being a butt. Why are you being a butt? Come on. All right, we're gonna
Great
open
figure.
open his head back up.
Does Wreck Gar have the same transformation?
Yes, they all have the same transformation. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, you
this
know,
is-
because like things are like similar, like was it tailgate and wind charger, but like the
Both of
feet were
those, yeah.
different, and they had like some different transformation to it.
there is nothing different about these two.
Hmm.
All right. So these have got to. And I'm taking the brakes off too because I can do it. Like I said, I can do it, but it's a pain in the butt. And it's just easier to take them off for now, so I don't have to deal with it. So we can be done with it.
Might as well just take the whole thing apart and rebuild it.
It's not a bad idea. We might just do that.
And he took most of it off.
This has got to sit lower. So why aren't you going in? I knew this part was going to be the worst part. All right, this has got to. There we go. That pegs in. This has got to sit flatter. There we go. Does this sit lower? Should sit a little bit lower. This piece fell off. I don't know why this keeps falling off on mine. Now his head won't go down. Why not? Because this has to be up. And this has to kind of sit around it. And these kind of hanging out. I knew this was going to be the worst part to show.
We need some like music to go along with this.
There we go. There we go. This pegs in because this popped out again.
Oh my god.
I told you that was just my figure. There we go. He's done. I knew that backpack was going to be the worst part. That's got to peg in. All right, so there he is. There is this is Dumpyard. I don't know. It's random Junkion number 6. And,
Number 6.
It's a joke. It's just he's a random Junkion.
Oh.
So we can deck him out real quick. Actually, we'll before I start putting parts back on him, we'll show articulation and we'll go over all that. Let's fix the focus. Not that one. There we go. Let's. There we
Focusing
go.
on that background.
Okay. Let's drop the brightness a little bit. There we go. Okay. So let's go through articulation real quick just to get that out of the way. Head is on a hinge swivel. So we have rotates around and then up and down. No waggle since it's a hinge swivel, so it's like a standard masterpiece joint. Soft ratcheted. Like you can see that there's ratchets in there.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulders. Like they squeak and like I can feel something in there. But it's a weird ratchet. Friction, no, ratchets around, which are clearly ratchets.
Yeah.
Clearly ratchets all the way around, which is really nice. A ton of clicks, so you don't have to worry about. Like that's one of the downfalls of ratchets, is when there's too much space in between the clicks.
Oh, I hate that.
When I
And
say
then you
clicks,
either
it's
have like this or like that, and it's like it looks retarded.
so like sometimes like it would be like that or like that, Like you can't get anything in between, but there's like a hole. Like you can get pretty much anywhere you want, which is really nice. These are really good shoulders. Bicep swivel, which is tight like a tiger. Double bend elbows. So like that's like a single bend, and then you can get all the way up for a double bend, which is really nice. These are very tight joints. Wrist swivel. Fingers, hands. We'll talk hands for a minute. These are KFC hands, so that means every single joint is ball jointed. So you have a ball jointed thumb with one hinge, so it's like that.
Yeah.
So it's anatomically correct, but it's all right. Fingers are all individually ball jointed, which means you can get some splay, but not a ton. Like that. And they're all double hinged. So it's anatomically correct, but they are a little skeletal, I guess you could say. And they don't make a very good fist, in my opinion. Like, I'm not real crazy. Like, that's the fist. I don't think that fist looks very good.
No.
Yeah, they're like a little long.
The fingers are too skinny and skeletal to make a good fist, in my opinion. Like KFC, you guys, I'm sure you guys at least have one KFC upgrade hand on something, and you know about these things. But some of them are great. Like the Ultra Magnus hands are great. The Seeker hands are great, and some of them are shit. And unfortunately, these are shit. Wait, let me put a gun in his hand. I'll put a sword in his hand. How about that? If I could find just get it in the groove. There we go. That's actually very tight. So you can see what it looks like. And then there's the fingers. There he is holding the sword. Doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
He holds it good. It doesn't like fall out.
No. I was gonna try to pick it up by it, but it like snaps into that groove.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually
They're
very
checking
tight.
all the boxes here, man. They're doing a good job.
See, he can hold it like that. I can shake it vigorously, and it's not coming out. So it looks decent holding a weapon. It just, in my opinion, looks like crap when it's a fist. So I suggest putting something in his hand. Like it doesn't even you give him a thumbs up. But that doesn't again. Since he can't make a good fist, it doesn't look that good. KFC is just weird with hands, man. They're just weird. Ratcheted waist swivel.
Full 360.
Very nice. Full 360.
Oh, nice.
All the way around. Hip skirts. Get out of the way. So let's do our Van Damme scale.
Dang.
I would say that's 120 on the Van Damme scale.
Hey, man.
That's actually, so this would be straight. That would be splayed out, perfectly flat. It goes more. So you can do really high kicks if you want. Let's see, forward. The hip skirts don't go all the way flat. The sculpt kind of starts knocking against the bottom of this piece. So that's as far as the skirt goes. So you get that far forward, and once you start banging against the sculpt there, you get that far back. Double bend knees? No, single bend knees. I thought they were single bend. Get you exactly 90. Get a protractor. That's exactly 90.
Nice.
That's fine. Double bend would have been nice, but I mean, all you really need is 90. Anything else is just gravy. This piece is on a bowl joint.
Gravy?
Yes. Is that a problem? You have a problem with that?
Well, I thought you meant
I like how
gravy,
I'm still
but
in here.
gravy is-
I'm still in here doubled.
Yeah.
I like how my picture is still me with the Saturn V rocket.
That's
when
what
I
I
went- when I went to-
record.
Yeah, that's when I went to NASA.
Oh,
I was
wow.
That got us to the moon, Matt.
I know that. The quote-unquote moon.
Yeah, we went to the fucking moon. Don't start with that, because I will punch you in the face. I will punch you in the face.
All right. He's got a ball jointed ass.
His ass is ball jointed and swings around. You can do whatever you want with that. That's really This and this are the only real kibble, and that's not hateful.
Yeah, that's not bad.
This is the only part
stinger,
that bothers me at all. But I mean, it's not. It's really not bad. You can see it from the front if you stare at it, but it's fine. Knees I did. Feet are hinged. Are they ball jointed? Are they? That's actually weird. Hold on. I can't tell. No, it's swivel. So it's a swivel this way for your tilt.
Mm-hmm.
A swivel this way for your tilt forward and back. He has an ankle piece, which is actually independent, so you can kind of fold it out this way if you want. You can. That bends all the way around. That's just pinned in there, so that's nice. So you can bend the ankle any way you need it. And the tilt is hindered. It doesn't come down right now. It won't come down anymore. Like you can't pull it down. So that's the most tilt you're gonna get, because that's when it starts butting up against the sculpt. And then these pieces here can kind of extend to cover up the ankle. So if you need, if you want to move the foot down and not see the hinge, you can pull that down and kind of hide it, even though there is a giant hole in it, but it helps. Feet are die cast, thighs are die cast, chest. I think the chest is die cast. So there's a good bit of die cast on him. He is a beefy, chunky man, which is very nice.
Ace likes his beefy, chunky man.
I do like my men beefy and chunky. So that's the basic articulation. So now we got to start getting into playability. So like I said, it comes with these spikes, which you can put anywhere you want. I'll put them in the knee. Yeah, we'll put them in the knees. Put these here. You can put them.
Kind of accessorize.
You can put them on the forearms. You can put them on the shoulders. You can put them on the biceps.
You got options.
You got tons of options. You can take the wheels and throw them across the room.
Is this how you make the 10 different figures? You just put the spikes in different holes?
They're going to be doing different sculpts. So you can put these, we'll put those there. You have the faux wheels in here too, if that's a thing if you want. So we'll put these.
The bike has 4 wheels.
Yeah, well. So you can put the wheels there if you want. You can take, I got to put these bits on. So his shoulder pads go on.
Yeah, it's looking a little naked. A little naked.
So there's him with his shoulder pads, which I like. All the colors match really well. You can plug that onto there. You can give him a little spike shield on this arm. Let's see, take this. We can plug this somewhere. Plug that in there. So he's got a little antenna over there for storage. We'll plug the spikes up in here because they fell out from over there. So you can literally do this any place there's a 5mm peg. You can swap that around. He doesn't really have a use for this because he doesn't have the.
Shove up his ass.
You could stick it up his butt, but you can store it. Oh my God! You can drop it. You can store it in here.
Twist it, smack it, hit it, bop it.
Which actually doesn't hold very well because there's something in there. You can do whatever the hell you want with that. I'm just going to leave it to the side for its ease. So there's this guy. And then with Wreck Gar. So you can kind of get Wreck Gar's iconic look with the tires on the same side of them. You can change them around. You can do whatever you want. Whatever your heart desires.
So does Wreck Gar have some of the things too, like the faux wheels in the behind the legs? And...
That I think is molded different. So we're gonna we'll talk about the differences. Let me stand him more straight up because I had him more in the riding pose. That's how I had him on the shelf. I literally just pulled him off the shelf to do this video. Come on. So there's the back, and there's the back of him. So you can see basically everything's the same except for these are molded different.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is just paint. These are painted differently. This guy has more like pastel colors versus Wreck Gar, who's more like muted, like dull colors. Ooh, I had a burp.
They should have just used Wreck Gar's mold each time and not done the faux wheels because it's just, I don't know, to me it just looks weird.
Then guess what? You can buy different ones when they come out, and you can mix and match them. Oh yeah, I finally dropped. The chests are completely different. This guy, Wreck Gar, has his gun nipples, which
now,
is always.
Is diecast like the same in the other one too? It's all the same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all. These are the same. The feet are yeah, it's all the same parts. Obviously, the heads are different. So on Wreck Gar, we have the mustache, which is all soft
Fu
rubber.
Manchu.
Soft rubber. That's actually not a Fu Manchu.
Oh, well then.
He's got the soft rubberized mustache and
Yeah,
beard.
what's it called then? It's not Fu Manchu.
It's something else. A Fu Manchu is when it goes from the beard, from the mustache, straight down the sides without connecting at the chin.
Oh. Huh.
Like a U shape like that, and then comes down and around underneath.
Like Hulk Hogan?
Like Hulk Hogan. Yes, like Hulk Hogan. So differences, as you can see, they look strikingly different, even though they're basically the same bot, which is pretty awesome. They both have exactly the same articulation. Heads are completely different, which I love. Like even the little antenna are different. Obviously, his is more like a rounded head on the side, versus this guy who's a little more squarish.
Mm-hmm.
You can pop these off and pop them on there if you want. Yeah. He does come with his extra piece, which is to make his axe sword thing, whatever. I think it's supposed to be an axe, technically. So that's all really cool. I think this guy's a little bit more stiff. If you just... Oh, crap!
Oh, you broke it.
Oh, damn it!
I just broke it.
I broke it. Fuck!
Dude, what the hell?
Oh, man.
Way to go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Better call your retailer.
Better get that super glue out.
Handy doesn't watch the show, right? So wait, what about the other arms? Does that do it? That doesn't do it too, right? No. Oh, crap! He doesn't have any bloody arms.
Oh.
I mean, legs for that. All right, so obviously, one of the fun things about this set, shout out to Jay Ruse, who doesn't pay attention to toys and doesn't know these things, but these guys come apart and can swap parts. Also, he's got saddlebags, which he doesn't have, and these get in the way a lot. He's also had, I think, yep. So when he has to talk TV, he's got his little TV, which I love. It's a nice little accessory. And I just leave that in. I leave that in his saddlebag there. Also, these are molded differently. Yep. These panels are molded differently. These are square. These are round. There's a lot of little things. The hip skirts are different. But I mean, it's pretty cool. It's still the same bot. So if we lift up, come on, there we go. We lift up on these parts, pull this forward, and flip these out.
Huh. His chest right there looked like Age of Extinction Optimus's transformation with the chest.
Awesome. Do not care.
I was just saying.
Wiggle out, and now this whole chest piece comes off, and we can take this guy, and barring this piece doesn't flop off again. Oh, come on. There we go. Lift this up, pull his head out of the way, lift these panels out, pull this out. So now we can take this guy's chest, plug it onto this guy, fold these around, fold this down and around, fold this down and around, and then we can take, say, his arm and pop his arm on him, and we can say leave this arm on him, take the left arm, plug the left arm on him, and I can plug all this back on.
You can swap out the chest, too. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oops. Missed that piece. The shoulder piece is going to go in. That's got to lock in. Yeah, so the shoulders, real quick, you can see how they flop. For the transformation, there's a hinge there. But they peg in, not super secure, but secure enough, but it creates a tab, which isn't in focus. So let's try to focus. I don't know if that's... There you go. Creates a tab right there. You can see it kind of breaking up there, and that will actually tab into this piece, which actually locks it all in super secure, which is not something I thought KFC would be able to do, given their history, but it's actually pretty good. They definitely stepped their game up with these guys.
You can't lose here. A third-party robot where the parts are supposed to fall off. That's just great stuff, man.
Surprised you didn't think about this sooner. So that to me is pretty awesome. That you can just take the pieces off and swap them around any which way you want. Now imagine having a half dozen to 10 of these guys just hanging out on your shelf, and you can just literally pop the piece. So I don't like the way this looks on him, but I like the way this looks on him. Pull it off and throw it on the other one. Like that to me is really fun. I'm not gonna take the shoulder pads off because they're a pain in the butt, but you can take the shoulder pads off. He's got the pegs for him. You can plug him in there. You can take the spikes off, give him a lot of spikes. He doesn't like spikes. He likes wheels. Give him 4. You can take the wheels off, give him 4 wheels if you want. Whatever the hell you damn please.
Man, I thought you just pulled a John Machida impersonation there for a second.
I can't talk fast. I can talk with my hands because I'm Italian from New York, but
now can you swap the legs?
No, the legs are fixed.
Oh, damn it!
Because they are completely. All you can do is you can do the arms.
They look like they should be able to swap. They look the same.
They're the same pieces, but they're not. They're screwed
in.
You
shouldn't try it.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, hold on.
I don't understand why they gave you that option. Like, they never did it in the show.
Because they're made out of junk, and it's a fun thing to do. And it's easy for him to reproduce them into new characters, to repurpose them easily into new characters, because you have a built-in gimmick of swapping chests and arms and stuff. So there's an easy way right there without having to change molds. So you can remold stuff in different colors and different shapes easily and cheaply. So you can make a whole bunch of these relatively cheaply. 2, they're made out of junk, so it makes sense to them in their characters. And 3, it's fucking fun. Like, I think that's the neatest part of this is that extra little bit to swap all the stuff out. This is saddlebags bothering me. And there goes that. There we go. But it is KFC, so all the parts do fall off. What fell out? This fell out. He does have grippy points here and here, so you can hold it whichever way you want, which is nice.
Dust just pointed out to me that they actually did an animated movie. Which I did not know that.
Around? Oh yeah, they fall apart and.
I remember they would crash, but I thought they just switched. Oh yeah, I didn't know they swapped parts too.
Yeah, they did somewhat. But I mean, like when they were actually like in animation during the show and stuff, they just stayed the same. Any questions in the chat?
No, man. They're just talking about burger joints and.
Awesome. why are we doing this show?
Well, you don't want to know what else has been going on here, Ace. But yeah, no, we're the butt of some jokes here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nobody fell for our little stupid thing, right?
No, I think someone kind of did. But no, we're good.
I wish Jay was in here.
Yep.
He goes and tells everybody I broke the fucking prototypes. He doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about.
But yeah, I'll go through the chat here real quick. Jane was in there. Dan was there. KJ Smith, Agent H, Rob Milton, Jisk, Studio Dre, Tommy Barricade, Chuck popped in, Chat Wingingham, of course, Internet personality Justin L, Masterpiece Shippiece Pinkerton showed up for a little while, Dave Energon Addict, and Antoine.
Wow.
Stopped in, yeah.
I don't think I've seen Antoine in here before. Any other questions from you guys? Because I think I more or less talked about everything I needed to talk about.
I think all my questions were answered.
Yeah, I'm not a big Season 3 guy, so I don't got a lot of questions. But they look like excellent figures, though.
They're built extremely well. They have enough die-cast without being overly die-cast. I mean, the legs aren't droopy at all. for being, a good chunk of diecast. I mean, I can shake it. Like, I'm shaking it, and those hips aren't drooping.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big step up. Oh, I gotta do size comparisons. Forgot. Like, this is a huge step up from some of their other stuff. This makes me even more excited for Simba than I was before. Like, if they can put that thing out with this quality, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Let's do.
So Justin L wants to know if he can swap heads, and Justin, you don't swap the head, you actually swap the whole chest out or something like that. So
Yeah,
yes, kind of, he can swap the head.
So just real quick with a couple of season 3 bots or movie bots. Here he is with Rod, the Rodster, Hot Rod.
So Hot Rod wasn't that short in the movie, right?
Not really. Rodimus Prime was, he didn't get that much tall. Like
Yeah.
Rodimus probably would have been up to like here, so that's probably not right.
But remember, they met on the planet of Junk, right? And
Yeah.
Damn, that Hot Rod figure is terrible.
Terrible. You're terrible. And here he is. Oh, and Hot Rod just took a nosedive. Let me stand him back up.
Good.
Falls over again. There he is with Maggie.
Maggie. The transgenders now.
Is that a problem?
so
I mean, not in this day and age.
there he is with the dudes that fixed him.
Oh. Yep.
So hopefully that gives you guys a good sense of how big they are. I guess Dust just came into a bad Hot Rod and bounced. Excellent.
What else you got? You got like you have a blur or anything?
I didn't have enough hands to grab everything.
Oh, all right.
I figured the guys that they met on the planet was enough.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean the build quality on these guys is way better than KFC has been. Like even though I like their blaster and everything too, but like these are definitely a step up in basically every way. I mean these joints are some of the best joints I've handled on a figure. Like I said, like die-cast hips, like it's taking a good amount of force to get them to droop.
Pandanus Force?
Actually, more. Like these guys are definitely built completely solid. I'm very happy with them. My only real complaint has been that they do look plain. More so Wreck Gar in his stock configuration, like because this guy has the blue accents, and then in his normal configuration he has the I guess the tailpipe chest. I guess that's what they were going for. So this guy does look. I think it's hard to tell now because I swapped all the parts, but the stock version of him I think looks a little bit more dynamic and looks a little bit better in terms of paint and overall look. I mean, Wreck Gar obviously does look like Wreck Gar, and it looks great, but it is a little plain. There's not a ton of paint on him. It's mostly colored plastic, like the nipple guns. These nipple guns actually pop out. There's two separate pieces, but because like this is molded on, and then this piece just plugs in. But like his chest is it's all colored plastic, so it's a little bit plain. So I'm interested to see what Repro Labels does. I don't know how crazy they're gonna go because, like I said, they're like even on the show they were plain for the most part. At least Wreck Gar. I'm mostly talking about Wreck Gar when I say plain. Like just because of his colors and because he doesn't have and the figure doesn't have a lot of paint. So I'm interested to see what Repro Labels can do. I don't know how much they can do because it wouldn't be accurate, and like even the toy didn't have that much detail. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I'm definitely interested in in them and what they're gonna pick and what they're gonna do on the set. That's my only real complaint. I mean, they're great toys. They feel great. They look great. I'm extremely pleasantly surprised by these guys. As of now, I'm in for at least a couple more.
Really? You're going to get more of them?
I'll get more.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about Junkions. If more companies do them, if Takara does them, they're Junkions. They can go together. If they look mismatched, that's better. It looks more accurate. Like that's one good thing about Junkions is no matter 8 different companies can make them, and they'll still look good together.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I might have to plug the movie in after this, just so I can see.
I'm waiting on
how
the
many
Blu-ray
there
should
are.
be out soon. Supposedly the Blu-ray is going to be awesome because they went in and redid all the colors and everything. They said that they found colors that didn't show through before, and it's supposed to be really, really cool.
Yeah, I looked at some of the comparison shots. It was pretty awesome looking.
I'm definitely excited for that.
I tell you what, man, this has got me pumped to see what the next round of Keith figures is going to be like. Then, what has he got in the pipeline? Like
Simba, which
Simba.
the only thing that worries me about that is clearly done. Like they even have box art ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's been sitting on that.
Yeah.
He's probably started on that right when Star Saber came out, and just been sitting on that design and that figure. So I'm worried that was done, around the tapes time.
Oh God, that would suck.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's got me worried. It looks just like the G1 toy, and it looks like it functions the same as the G1 toy, so it's not going to be too hard to screw up.
Yeah.
So hopefully he doesn't, but I'm not. That's like I said, just because of it looks done. I don't know. That's the only thing that's got me worried is that it might have been designed a while ago. What else is coming out? They started showing more Cyclonus.
If there's Cyclonus like this, I may have to change up my mind on getting
That
some
thing
Season
looks
3
like
guys.
that thing looks like a scaled up version of their other one. Was it Keith who made that?
Yeah, Tempest.
Tempest? That looks like a scaled up version of that, which was actually a ripoff of a Jizai design. What else do they have coming out?
They've got Blitzwing. They've got Galvatron.
Blitzwing? Okay.
Yeah, that Blitzwing looks sick. I can't wait for that one.
Maybe an Inferno.
Yeah, I did. Supposedly he's still doing it.
Yeah.
I think he should pack that one in, but
Quit while he's ahead.
that's good. I think he should count his blessings and get rid of that one, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, these are great. You can't go wrong. Like even if you just want to pick up Wreck Gar. Like there's a lot of people that are just buying Wreck Gar and not buying the set. I think you're missing out. I think the set is great. Especially if you like to mess with them and customize them. Since when have we seen third-party figures that you can customize this easy?
That is true.
So you really can't go wrong. I'm really impressed with these. I'm glad that he's stepping up his game. It's got me looking forward to the rest. Dust, go in the shower, turn the hot water on, and just stay in there till tomorrow. All right, any other questions? Are we good?
Nope, that's it. Is that all we got tonight?
What else? You want to do more toys? I can do. Let's do Magnus.
Actually, what's?
Let me just transform real quick.
Hey, talk about the backdrop. That's not metal, right? What is that?
This is foam.
Okay.
It feels like it's not like cheap foam. Like it's not like that white cheapy foam, but it's not like the dense. It's not like the super dense like matte, like gym matte foam. It's like somewhere in between, but it's definitely dense. It's just not as forgiving as some of those mats. So this isn't gonna, it can take abuse.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
That's 2 pieces, so you can see like one piece can fit in a detolf if you wanted to. So he made it a little modular. There's some battle damage. It is really super nice. Like this was a secret. None of you guys even knew about this. I don't know if Dust knew about it. I don't know if Chris told him, but guess not. So yeah, this was a secret. He hit me up. He's like, I'm gonna make you a background. I was like, awesome. and then he made this. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking amazing. I was expecting something little cheap little thing. I was like, no, this. I was like, holy shit.
Nick wanted to know if the weapons have any switching out of parts.
No, they're all single cast. Well, these come apart because these are just the forks of the handlebars. So these can come apart. But they're identical, so there's no real reason to do that. And the guns are all single cast, gray with silver paint.
Antoine wants to know if you can put the wheels on the shoulders, kind of like in a bike robo pose.
And there goes spikes. Come on, get out. I'll fix that later. That's one of the problems with being made out of junk. You'll fall apart. Oh, this spike's got to go.
So possibly a cycle out of this then.
Well, that's kind of been the thing, because Unique Toys did it. So yeah, you can do that. And they still spin.
Cool.
Nice.
And I got Junkion bits all over the place. So yeah, yes you can. Anything else? Are we good?
Nope, nothing else in here. I can't wait to read through this though when we're done. This is a good one.
Joy. All right, so thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's go through where you can find you. Brian, where can they find you?
Brian Brink in the Facebook groups. That's it.
That's all he's got.
That's all I got.
Sometimes, occasionally, Kid Matt.
Hey, Instagram, Asian Kid Matt. YouTube, Asian Kid Matt. Facebook, Matt Hawkins. Thank you.
Apparently, you've changed the spelling of your name. It's now, what, A-Z-I-A-N?
No, it's AZN. Dust just always spells it wrong.
That's it. I am Ace Milo. Find me at Ace Milo on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever the hell you want. ETR Monday nights. Today's Wednesday, not Monday. Monday nights, 8 o'clock on the Realm Collected YouTube channel. Plastic Fanatics. Saturday night. I'm screwing up all the days. Saturday night. Was it 9:30 Eastern? 9:30 or 10:30? Crap. I think it's 10:30. Shit, I'm failing. Saturday nights. It's on Victory Saber 77 on James' channel, so be sure to check that out. Subscribe to both of them.
9 o'clock.
Apparently he decided to put his microphone in his mouth and say 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
9
You
o'clock
can subscribe
Eastern.
to both of them on iTunes if you want. If you want the audio only versions, Plastic Fanatics is now officially on iTunes. www.realmcollects.com has the links to all of that. You can subscribe to your heart's content. Get all the audio. That's going to do us for tonight. Do it for us tonight. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining us in the chat, even though it was sparse when we were talking about burgers and crap. Buy these toys. That's it. Good night, everybody.
See ya.